I think, and I've thought for quite a while, probably one of the single most transformative coins made by the United States Mint, literally in my lifetime, has been the American Silver Eagle. Silver Eagle and the Gold Eagle, but from a broader standpoint, the Silver Eagle. Came into being in 1986 after, in 1985, late 1985, President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law, creating the American Silver Eagle. The obverse of it from a vintage coin, one of the past coins, also one of my favorite coins, the Walking Liberty half dollar, designed by Adolph E. Weinman, and they brought that forward for the obverse of the American Silver Eagle. The original design, designed by legendary mint designer John Mercanti. And then in 2021, they kept the obverse, kind of updated it a little bit, and they kept the obverse and changed the reverse to the eagle landing on its nest, less heraldic, designed by, again, noted coin designer Emily Domstra. And so you've got that American Silver Eagle that over the course of this, 40 years has been, like I said, transformative in American numismatics. I mean, you got everybody stacking silver, for one, in a form that they liked. And they got everybody investing in American heritage, in America's heritage, with the American Silver Eagle and trying to collect the entire set as we got deeper and deeper into the set. But one of the issues were those fantastic designs, the amazing designs, which I've always loved, have been kind of stuck on a 1 ounce silver coin. Okay, so even in the proof version, you don't really get to see kind of the entire thing. So what we put together, and we started it last year actually, in our Eagle Tribute set or series. Last year we did it in a reverse proof, which I believe is sold out. And this year we went with the proof version. So we took that famous obverse design of Adolph Weinman and in essence blew it up, because this isn't contained within just a 1 ounce silver coin. This is a 5 ounce silver coin, 2 of them as a matter of fact. So we have a bigger field to work with, as did the designers, as you see. That's why we call it the tribute set. And right there it is, you can see Lady Liberty striding brilliantly into a rising sun as it was originally intended. And you have it in full relief that you have right there because of the size of the coin, the fact that it's on 5 ounces of pure silver. You go to the reverse and you can see that every single one of the details as John Mercanti originally sculpted that, where you have the individual, you have even the veins in the olive branch over there, and the veins in the leaves of the olive branch over there, each a feather individually sculpted, that you're going to have that. And then on the new coin on the reverse, as the eagle is landing, as you see right there, you've got the brand new, the eagle landing, carrying a branch to its nest right there, which I absolutely positively love. And then we go over to that new design on the obverse as well. It is just finally given the designs on these coins the respect that it deserved, that they've earned. And then of course you get 10 ounces of pure silver as well. Here's the thing that we've done though. There's only 500 total pairs available. Only 500 total pairs available in the 5 ounce pairs, and we did them at the Ascension Islands to be able to do these with a legal tender of $5 that you see right there. NGC graded them. All right, so people say only grade sovereign coins, and this is a sovereign silver $5 coin, and they're certified absolutely perfect, as you can see, proof 70 ultra cameo from the very first day of issue. You can get them exclusively here at CSN. So this is your opportunity for this tribute to the American Silver Eagle, this absolutely seminal coin in American modern numismatics. This is the coin that literally transformed modern numismatics. It started out as, in essence, a bullion coin. But by the year 2000, it has become, in many ways, the backbone of the American hobby. But once again, the designs of these coins, both the obverse and the two different reverses, have been kind of confined to this, 39 or 40 millimeter coin. Now we have a coin that is, kind of reflective and respecting the designs that were on this coin. I mean, when the Walking Liberty half dollar first came out in 1916, it was considered America's most beautiful coin to date, silver coin to date. And that tradition carried on in 1986 when we started the American Silver Eagle with that John Mercanti design, and now we finally get to see it in its full glory. No longer constrained by the space of a $1, American silver dollar, we have now expanded that into a 5-ounce piece, so that we've expanded the area where you can see this coin, almost by an order of magnitude. And so now you get to kind of revel in the beauty of this coin, in the beauty of the design of this coin. On top of that, you've got a significant intrinsic value in this, with each one of these well over a quarter pound of silver. Now understand, at $14.99.95, you get both coins. You get both the Type 1 coin and the Type 2 coin that you see there in the original brilliant Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. The Proof 70 Ultra Cameo that you have right there. Again, and I have to repeat, this is 100% exclusive to us here at CSN. So now you have this kind of finally this respecting of the glory of the American Silver Eagle. Like I said, it's really transformed modern American numismatics, both as a coin and as just this silver. I mean, literally with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of the $1 coins in existence, yet you only have 500 of the tribute version that you have right here. Like I said, $5 face value that you have there. And of course, NGC for this is only really going to grade and certify what we call sovereign coins, coins made by a country that are numismatic coins that have, like I said, are literally legal tender coins. Literally legal tender coins. And like I said, so with this, not only do you have the 10 ounces of silver between the two coins, but then you have, once again, you get to inspect, you get to kind of revel in the beauty of the American Silver Eagle and the design that has been on American coins since starting in 1916. So, this design has graced American coins for well over 100 years, and you finally, like I said, get to see it in all its beauty. The reverse of the coin. And when you look at that, check that out. So when we get in close on that, you can see that's literally the design reflecting into the holder. Is why it looks almost 3D with that, and that's what you get with the massive size of this coin. And then you add, so now you have the 70, now you have the incredible limited edition, now you have the 10 ounces of silver, but then with only 500 pairs for worldwide distribution, every one of which is available exclusively from us here at CSN. Please understand, even at this point, through and including our concierge program, we probably have less than 100 of these pairs. Less than 100 of these pairs still available at our original issue price. It started out incredibly limited. It remains incredibly limited, and there are only a precious few of these that remain in, like I said, the massive 5-ounce version, 10 ounces pure silver, certified absolutely positively perfect at our original issue price. Once they sell out, that's it. Folks, get yours today.